Hey there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this is going to be me concluding the Warmachine Wednesday Season 3 and announcing the winners and all that stuff. So, I guess first of all, as an intro from maybe someone who's listening to this and maybe wasn't sure what Warmachine Wednesday was because he didn't take part of it, what it really was that before I would, or still do, I produced a lot of battle reports which are really with pictures, with me, and it's really kind of it's better to do with video than pictures. I feel that's a higher quality, and as well, it's nice to have different armies in the mix there. So what I started was Warmachine Wednesday, which not only was a video one for a better quality, but from local players, they would join in and they would play, and so this way you get a larger variety of armies on the channel. Local people get a chance to show off their skills on the battle reports, and it's just kind of good for everyone. So these things go through a season of 25 games that people would sign up for, and after that, after the games, they'd be posted up on locally in our local group and on the Mr. Malorian Facebook page, and people could bet on who they thought was going to win. Now, the way that you got points for this season was that if you play, you get 1 point for playing automatically. You get 1 point for being painted, fully painted, 1 point for using a caster you've never used before, and then another point for winning. So you get 4 points for playing. For betting on it, you get 2 points for betting on the right faction, or the right side rather, and then another point if you can guess how it was going to win, whether it was going to be by caster kill or scenario. And so I ran those points locally, I ran them internationally, and what we do with all those points now is that now I do a random draw, and whoever gets that number is going to be getting a prize. And so what it is locally is a $50 gift card. What it is internationally is a $50 purchase from Discount Games, which I'll just tell me what you want, I'll order it, have it shipped out to you. So with this here, clearly with 25 games, and if you don't count like the extra point you get with playing, pretty much you can get up to 75 points as a total. Internationally, the highest that we got was Curtis Shields with 52 points. We also had Martin Shrek, also known as Martha and the Machines, and Petra Mustafa, who both got 42 points. So there's a top three there. And then locally, we have Derek Thompson that got 59 points, Michael McKeedy that got 55, and Mark Unick that got 54. So some pretty good points. Overall, locally, there were 798 points. So there's basically 798 ballots in this draw to see who's going to win. And internationally, it's going to be 431 points overall. So, like 431 ballots. And so, thank you to everyone who took part. I'm going to be announcing the winners right away here. But I just want to say that, I found this was a really great way for me to interact with you guys. Not only is it great for keeping things diverse, but just the interaction. It was nice to have this as well. So, locally, the number that we had randomly generated was 479, and so that means that Chris Johnstone is going to be the winner of that $50 gift card. So we'll set you up, and I'll be Facebook messaging you right away. And internationally, the winning number was 84, so pretty early on, and that means Marth from the Machines, was also on Murder of Crows podcast there. He's going to win that one. So it's going to be a little bit weird because he's from Germany, so we're going to have to figure out like the conversion and transportation and stuff, but I'm sure it won't be all that hard. So otherwise, there's the winners, but don't go away yet because I also have some announcements for the next season. So this is season 3. We have been growing better and better for each season, and so now we're going on to season 4. And so there's a lot of talk about how it's going to work with maybe I should do a different system or this or that, a different way of betting or something like that. It was just lots of different options. Unfortunately, though, I'm having another issue, and that's really because on Mondays I have nothing, so that's great. Mondays are open. Tuesdays I have my scouting, so this is the Cub Scouts, Beaver Scouts, blah, 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 that I volunteer with. Wednesday was Warmachine Wednesday. Thursday is my general gaming. Friday is now my podcast that I do there with Idiots of the Round Table. So we go and watch a movie and do a review on that. Saturday is typically trying to catch up on battle reports, and then somewhere on the weekend normally there's also more board game playing and stuff like that. So what happened with this is that my wife and I had to sit down and said, I'm a little bit stretched right now for what's going on, especially with we have a new baby coming in October, and so something has to give. And so if I leave Cub Scouts, that group is going to fold. So we can't do that one. If I give up the Thursday, that pretty much means I'm not playing, so that would suck. The podcast, I want to support that as much as I can, and then, like, the weekend should be family and stuff anyway, and I'm normally going off to do board games or more stuff like that anyway. So as much as it pains me to say, at least for now, this will be the end of the Warmachine Wednesdays. I spent a lot of time thinking about this, trying to find some other way to make this work, some other option, but there really just isn't a good one. And I know it's horrible because these were the best reports on my channel. This is where I was starting to really get some good quality stuff. I mean, I say it all the time that I'm more of a McDonald's channel where it's like bang, 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 here's all this stuff. The quality's a little bit lower, but I got a lot of it coming at you. And so this was my one high quality thing, and it was great for you guys, it was great for local guys, it was great for me because I get to see all these players come in, I get to learn new strategies, I get to learn new casters, new combos. It was just good for everyone. And so I thought of trying to find some other way to make it mixed in there. If I make it happen on the Thursday when I'm doing my general gaming, well, then I don't get to watch it. Like, pretty much that'd be saying I don't get to play, which would be horrendous. Somebody would have to, if I don't sit down and I don't watch them play, I just don't make a good battle report, right? I need to be there watching and able to tell and to give the story. Another option I could do is record my own game. So on Thursday gaming, I just set up a camera, and on my first game or something like that, I just record that. Now, that one might still happen, except the one bad part is that, it'd always be me. I hopefully you come here because you like my stuff, but you probably want to have a bigger variety. And so, that could be a little bit of a challenge, but it might be the best thing. So I think I might try and still sneak in those videos whenever I can, but the whole idea of Warmachine Wednesday, and every Wednesday I'm having people come over, it's a different one, and I'm having you guys bet on it. As much as this was awesome and I loved it and it was good for everyone, it's just going to have to stop. Some ways where this can be returning in the future is that Cub group, even with me staying, is really, really struggling. For those who don't know this from other areas, this is where like some people have like the cadets or stuff like that, where it's just youth teaching them how to go camping and take care of themselves in the wild and stuff like this. And so it goes way back, and unfortunately as things go on, parents aren't volunteering, churches and venues are shutting down, and so lots of groups are closing, and our group is on the verge of closing. So if that one dies, I'll have another day open. If this podcast thing doesn't go through, then okay, I'll have another day open, but at least for now, we're going to be taking a little bit of a break. So again, I want to say thank you to all of you for watching those and for taking part. And a big congratulations to Curtis Shields, who got the most points for the international, to Derek Thompson, who got the most points locally, and then to Chris Johnstone and Martha and the Machines, who won. You'll have some prizes coming your way. So there you go, guys. Thanks for being loyal, and here's my way of a little bit giving back to you some prizes. And I wish I could be giving you more prizes, but hey, it doesn't mean that I can't. I can just find a different way to do it. Maybe we'll have like a painting challenge or a terrain building challenge or something. So look forward to those, because I still want to find some way to get back to you. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye.